You finish your essay, you check every citation, polish the grammar, and submit the file. Then, an automated system flags your meticulously crafted, entirely original document as fully machine-generated. That detection software does not actually know who wrote your text. It cannot read a mind. It simply calculates mathematical predictability based on pattern recognition, scanning your word choices for statistical repetition. When you write with a neutral tone and evenly structured paragraphs, your text mirrors the output of large language models. A large language model is an artificial intelligence system trained to generate text by predicting the most logical, highly probable next word in a sequence. Because these models generate highly coherent, low-error prose, your own strong writing habits overlap heavily with their predictable patterns. Your high-level competence and perfect grammar actively make you look suspicious under algorithmic scrutiny. Simply trying to write a better essay will not help you pass the detector. You have to dismantle your perfectly tidy draft and intentionally reintroduce human variation. To fix a flagged draft, we first have to examine the physical dimensions of the text's sentences. This diagram shows a text lacking burstiness, a metric measuring variation in sentence length. Natural human thought is erratic. We write a long explanation for details, then drop a tiny, blunt sentence. Algorithms evaluate this momentum. Without it, they assume machine output. Standardizing your sentence length for the sake of a smooth, uniform read is the fastest way to trigger a pattern recognition algorithm. The rhythm of your sentences is only half the equation. We also need to look at the connective tissue holding those ideas together. Relying on standard transitions, phrases like moreover and in conclusion, creates a highly predictable formulaic flow. This diagram illustrates empty filler. Beige transitions might sound sophisticated, but they convey zero specific information. Strip out abstract summary statements and replace them with sharp, tangible details, like naming a specific town. This high specificity acts as a mathematical countersignal to generic AI generalizations. Empty sophistication and abstract phrasing actively work against your credibility during automated algorithmic checks. Writers often cause this problem themselves during editing. You systematically scrub the text, deleting casual phrasing and flattening your tone to sound completely objective. This aggressive sanitization process inadvertently deletes the unique texture of the draft. It wipes away the small jumps and offbeat choices that prove a real person was sitting at the keyboard making subjective decisions. By pursuing a flawless, hyper-sterilized document, you erase the exact metrics that detection software uses to verify a human author. A logically sound argument survives just fine without perfect symmetry. Proving you wrote a document does not require you to introduce spelling errors, sloppy grammar, or frantic rants into your work. It simply means retaining specific, healthy imperfections. You keep the varied structural rhythm, the sharp, concrete specifics, and a visible trace of personal opinion. These minor, intentional irregularities act as fingerprints. They indicate a conscious mind making active choices, rather than an algorithm calculating the safest next word. Preserving a text's textural imperfections, allowing the writing to hesitate, lean, and snap, is the only sustainable method to survive automated scrutiny.